Armed with a working knowledge of this law, you can obtain an ideal world. Welcome back to another video. My name is Nick Lovin, and I'm here to help you self-actualize your journey through consciousness. In my last video, I talked about how our beliefs create our reality, which was a very fun topic for me to talk about. So, in this video, I'll continue that conversation with Neville Goddard's book, The Feeling is the Secret, where in that book he so very clearly states that consciousness is reality, not figuratively, but actually. And in order to understand the law of consciousness, we must understand the relationship between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is where ideas are formed, and those ideas are impressed onto the subconscious, where the subconscious then takes those ideas and expresses form to them in our outer reality. In other words, the subconscious doesn't originate ideas. It only accepts as true those ideas which the conscious mind feel to be true. Feeling is the only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious mind. Therefore, feeling creates our reality. As we go about our day, it's a lot easier to blame our feelings on our outer circumstances. If we get rear-ended, someone cuts us off, they don't have Tapatio at the grocery store, it's a lot easier to feel upset about certain situations. But in reality, it is our feeling that creates our outer circumstances. So, more than likely, you were probably thinking some negative things before you got rear-ended. You weren't thinking about getting rear-ended, but maybe you were thinking about how your best friend got in a car crash. Or you're thinking about your brother being sick. It's these feelings that bring into reality these events, if you will. So, in other words, control of our feelings creates control of our reality. We cannot control our reality unless we learn to control our feelings and our thoughts. You can use things like sleep or prayer or meditation to help with those feelings. I'm sure you've heard the saying, don't go to sleep mad. And that's because as you drift off to sleep, you're entering into a different reality where you're creating the next day. You're creating your future. Every moment, we're shifting into a different parallel reality. So, as we drift off to sleep, sleep and prayer are the two gateways of the subconscious mind. Sleep is the natural state of the subconscious. So, as we're laying in bed, we can put our hands over our heart and feel how we would feel if our desires were already fulfilled. So ask yourself, how would I feel if I had obtained my desires already? And you want to embody that feeling. You want to embody that vibrational frequency so that you can shift into your desired parallel reality. In your mind's eye, imagine, as if looking through your eyes, what life would be like. What car are you driving? What house do you live in? What do you do in your day? Who are you hanging out with? What job are you working at? You want to imagine this and feel wonderful about it. Don't feel bad. If when you start thinking about these things, you start to feel bad about not having it, or you start to get upset, then stop. Because that is sending you on the opposite track, down the opposite road. What you want to do is focus on the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And a lot of the times, why people say that their prayers go unanswered is because they're usually in a state of upset or distress when they're praying, because they're praying for the thing to stop. So they're already thinking about when rent is coming up and they don't have enough money. They're praying, I really hope that I have enough money for rent. I really hope that I have enough money for gas. I really hope that I don't get fired. But usually when we're praying for these things, we're feeling as if the opposite were true. But the key is to feel as if the wish were already fulfilled. Therefore, you don't have to do a lot of work to obtain that wish, because it already is in your reality. You just have to reach out and grab it, shift into that different parallel reality. So I hope that helped. I'll be going into more depth on this type of subject in future videos. But if you like this video, please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video, where we will continue your transcendence.